Today we're gonna stream from the phone. Actually, I have not a lot of time to spend with you since I need to spend some time with my family, and it was the long time since we streamed together. So I'm just gonna wait for the comments to appear here, and I hope that we'll have the good stream quality. I hope. So far, I cannot see your comments. Oh, I can see. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, guys, just streaming live. Um, hi, hi. Wow, we have this invisible scout. Thank you for your kind support. So we have a membership also appearing on stream. Wow. So yeah, I will notice memberships for sure in this case. My members on the channel. And Emmy, if you see me, sorry, I cannot talk to you today. We're gonna talk tomorrow on the Skype. She's my supporter on my channel, so we also have the option to talk on Skype. She's actually my friend. Emmy, sorry, I have to do the stream. It was my plan for today, and this evening I'm busy with my family. Sorry. We're gonna speak with you tomorrow evening. I'm almost sure. Hi guys. Well, about the recent updates here, everything so far is okay in the place where I am. And tomorrow I'm gonna go to our capital city of Kiev for the medical check. Actually, they start to operate. Let's say I used to go to Borispol for the medical check, but Borispol medical is closed since it is located at the airport perimeter, and you cannot enter that for now because it's restricted for civilians. So I need to go inside the Kiev itself. There is the medical facility where I also might go through the medical check, and I need to renew the medical. Everything else so far is valid. Like I have the LPC made in December, so until next December, until the end of this year, it is valid, so I can fly. But I can't really because the airspace is closed. So yeah. And what else? What else? What else? I also have the long period of gap between the flights, almost 2 months, and I have one more month. Then I need to commence 3 landings as a pilot flying. So probably I won't be able to do that since we cannot fly, and because of that I may lose my currency. Yeah, Daman Snodek, thank you very much for your kind support on membership. We'll go to army. No, my friends, I will not go to army. Well, I went to our local branch here of the army, and they say that they do not need guys um, who do not have the military experience. So I haven't been to army, and they do not require me for now. I hope they will not require the people like I am. We have lots of military guys who served in my military who have the military experience, so they are fighting now for our freedom, and we are helping them as much as we can with the donations, with everything. Do not spam, or I will block you. Hello from Kiev. Everything will be Ukraine. Go, do not. Yeah, I was there already. Like at the time, there were some fightings near to the Kiev. I actually went to Kiev, so I do not afraid. And yeah, we're gonna go to the place. I like Kiev. I love it. It's awesome place. Where are you now? I'm somewhere in Ukraine. Not at the western part, I would say, but yeah, at the safe place. Today I need weapons, not 737 captains. Yeah. Hello. You remember me 100%. You are well. Best wishes. Thank you, Yarmir. Thank you so much. Yes, guys. Are you going home? Yeah, for 1 day, just for medical check. It takes usually 1 day. Is Western airspace also closed? All the airspace is closed over Ukraine for commercial aircraft. Like that. Now, are you flying? No, I cannot fly. The reason I go for the medical check is then if I postpone it for long time, like 3 months, I would have to go for the medical as for the first time. So I need to pass lots of checks for my body, etc. I don't want to do that. I just want to go for routine checks, and that is why I'm going now, because so far it's safe in Kiev. So why not? Yeah, my medical expired 1 month ago, so I have 2 months to pass it. If I'll wait more, well, you need to go as for the first time. They'll scan everything. Is there any possibilities you may fly for other airline due to current situation? There is no any possibility, yes, sir, because I cannot leave the country. I hope that on 26th of April this month. Oh, welcome to Cadet Pilot membership. Philip, thank you for joining our membership. Yeah, Philip joined our membership today. Unfortunately, I don't have the super chat. It's not available so far in Ukraine. So I cannot exit the country, my friends. So that is why I'm here with you, and that's the YouTube channel is the only thing that supports me because I cannot fly, and yeah, I just lost the income. I hope it is temporary, not forever. But thank you very much for your support. And in the video description, you might see my PayPal account, my Patreon, and you can also join the membership on YouTube channel. So there are several ways how you can support this channel. So it's up to you whether you want to support or not. I'm not begging for money. It's just the option for you. With money, you can go from country. Just money does everything. I would agree with you, Damian, but I don't know where and how. If I would, Philip, I hope this helps. Yeah, thank you, Philip. Yeah, that's awesome support you have. Well, I know that you can solve some of the problems like that, but actually, it's very risky nowadays. If you be caught on doing so, first of all, it will be the plum on your reputation, because everybody here in the aviation community, they know me. And the second thing is that you may be caught by police, and basically you can go to prison. So it's not my option. My option is just to do everything legally according to our laws of the country, whether it's martial law or civilian law. I don't need plums on my reputation. I don't need to go to jail because I'm the only guy who fits my family, and yeah, it will be bad for me to go to jail or to lose my reputation. Hi Dennis, I wish you a safe trip home to do your medical. Please stay safe. All the best for you and your family. BJB2311, thank you so much for your kind support. Yeah, Dennis, be safe. Thank you, Pushkar. Thank you. Wow, we have lots of members for this website. I love your videos and respect to you, Lord Captain. Thank you. Hi, are you? Okay, thank you. Indonesia's nature. Yeah, Indonesia's nature is awesome. Let's go to the bottom of the chat. Sorry, my friends, if I cannot reply to everyone. Do not spam, please. Sacred gamers, do not spam, or I will ban you. Okay, seems like you didn't understand. I'll put you to timeout, okay? Don't take it personally, but yeah, next time don't not spam. Hello friend, do you like to fly an airplane? Are you a pilot? Yes. Yes, I like to fly airplanes. It's actually all my life. I cannot imagine doing other things than flying the airplane. Well, I can imagine now. Now I'm with you. I'm doing the YouTube stuff. You see, but actually, yeah, that's my life, the aviation, and I wanted to fly the airplanes all of my life, and that's my main activity. Actually, it's my lifestyle. Then you're a pilot. You sacrifice many things, and you also need to consider it as not your just job, but it's your lifestyle. Damian Sedek, thank you for your support and membership. A lot of people go to Czechia, Czech Republic, yeah, and they are adults like you. And I asked them how they got out, and they said they bribe guards on boards. But I understand you that you don't want, you don't. I want to be legal. Yeah, Damian. I want to stay in this legal. So far, the place where I am, well, it's not war. Yeah, if we'll see like a bombshells, everything, people dying around. So in the place where I am, there's nothing really happens. Okay, we're gonna bound this brick. Okay, that's it. He just put the Russian flags there, so I just bound him. Um, so if my life or the main thing is the life of my daughter would be under the risk, the life of my family, to say, will be under the risk. We'll go, of course, we'll do everything to save ourselves, let's say, but it's not really risky nowadays to stay here in the place where I am. So I just don't want to spoil everything, for my career, for my reputation. That's my. You're probably right. Exclamation! Russia began bringing troops to Finland's border after its application to join NATO. Yeah. Good morning. I think they are in lack of troops nowadays. Russia just there. What stayed there in Russia that they still have the nuclear weapons, and that's it. All of the army they show that they are just nothing. Betsy, nice to see you on the stream. Are you going home? Yeah, going home day after tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow morning. So I need to sleep well today, because tomorrow morning going home. Are you planning to join a new airline in your country if this war goes on for a long time? Philip, it's a kind of interesting question. I want to stay with my airline, but we have many pilots. We don't know how many aircraft we will need after the war is over, and we don't know how many pilots the airline would need. And my seniority rating is not that good in my airline, so if they lay off me, they'll say, "Okay, you are fired." I would search, of course, for other job somewhere. I want to stay with my airline because we have a good relationship with management. We have good relations within pilot community itself, and I have the main thing for me and for this channel is like I approve to film from the cockpit. We don't have those strict rules as you might find in some of the countries like United States and other stuff. So I was able happily to provide this nice content like a day life as an airline pilot for our pilot blog community. So that's the thing that keeps me, the main thing I would say that keeps me within this airline, and also of course our pilot community. I think they're equal, my channel plus our pilot community in my airline. If I would be like lay off from my airline, um, I would of course search for other one, any kind of airline, and I would be happy to fly any kind of airplane. And yeah, that should be that should be the point. I always was wonder how people flying small airplanes for commercial needs. Like in Indonesia, they have the Susi Air. Do not spam. I see you are from Pakistan, but do not spam. Okay, I see you love Ukraine and you post these flags, but if you post like one more, I will put you on timeout. Sorry. It seems like not understanding. Yeah, sorry, but I had to do it because you are spamming. If you ever decide to fly a different aircraft model, which one would it be? I don't care. I don't freaking care. I like the 737 that I fly. I know there are far better planes out there, like Airbus A350, Boeing 777. They are more developed. They are more up to date, modern airplanes, state of art airplanes. So yeah, it depends. I like my airplane, but I would happy to fly any kind of airplane, small, big, doesn't matter for me, my friends. The main thing is to fly. Mm, I spoke with one of my patrons because yeah, if you join my patron crew, the link is in below in this video, just in case. So I have the Skype conversation there, but I speak with that patron, Leonie. Hello. Oh, Jenny. Hi to you as well. Jennifer Lee, you're ready to get to the skies? Yeah, I'm always ready, Jenny. Thank you. I spoke with Leonie. She's from Australia. She's Aussie, and she's a uh, great kind of person. And we spoke about the humanitarian airplanes that so-called. Well, how they spell this? So it's like a doctor flying doctor. So you fly across Australia and you like deliver the patients to the hospitals, and that job would fit me, for example, like that. So I do not stick to the airline. I stick just to aviation. Like if you were able to find missionary pilot channel, he flies in Papua New Guinea. It's some sort of Cessna Caravan, but it's not Cessna Caravan. It's like other plane. I forgot the name of it. So he has the GoPro pros in his cockpit here and there and elsewhere, and he films. Wow, his flying is fantastic on unpaved runways. The slopes, and the weather is interesting. The nature is fantastic there. So yeah, that job would also fit for my character, I would say, not just airline job. So if I would lose my job, I'll search for any kind of the job just to fly. Philip, I want to become a pilot in the future. Should I go to college or go to flight academy? It's easier to find a job without college. Philip, the last time I was researching for the aviation jobs in United States, because I was filming the video about that topic, I found that some airlines require college or at least university bachelor degree, and some of the airlines they do not require that. So, for example, Southwest they do not require, and United, Delta, they do require that degree, college or other stuff. So if you have the opportunity to go to a college degree, so why not? The aviation is really unstable. It's the first industry that struggles in case of we have some health crises like COVID, or maybe economic crisis, or maybe war. So that is why it's better to have some backup, like college degree, bachelor degree, that might help you to find other job, right? Just for temporary period if you lose your pilot job. Jennifer, thank you for joining me today. It's fantastic to see you here. Was something about mentor pilot in the comments. Where is it? Oh, it's very inconvenient to go for the live stream for the phone because I'm losing these comments. Have you connected to other 737 blogger pilot like Dutch Pilot Girl or Mentor Pilot? Yeah, we have connection with the Mentor Pilot. He's a nice guy. I chat with him sometimes. Dutch Pilot Girl, well, not really. I know who she is, but just speak with Peter from Mentor Pilot. Thank you. Very good to see you too. Thank you, Jenny. And thank you again for your kind support. I hope that George is okay. Hope you are okay, guys. And if you want to talk, I'm available on Skype for you. Well, tomorrow it will take me all the day to go home, but it will be daytime for you. In the evening, we may talk. I'll be at home. So if you have some opportunities, we may talk. Just interesting to talk to you if it's okay for you. Why are the blades of the engines numbered, Dennis? That's the technical requirement, probably, just to make sure. I left the message. Okay, I'll check the messages on Patreon. The blades, they're numbered just to know what blades, for example, on CFM 56-7 Brown that is used for Boeing 737 NG. There are titanium blades, and you have some maintenance sections. Okay, do not spam, please, please, because you will be deleted. Also, maybe from the channel forever. Do not spam. So you can have some maintenance section. For example, if some debris hits the vane of the fan, you can do some maintenance with it. You can curve it. You can cut some parts and to have some sandpaper, let's say, and use it to clean it out. So you state it in IFML which blade, and you put in the damage chart what was with particular blade and what the maintenance action was done to the blade to make it okay. So yeah, you cannot do like that on the modern type of the engines like LEAP 1A or 1B or modern types of pardon, Whitney engines, jet engines, turbofan engines, sorry, that have the fan made out of composite materials, because if something hits that, it will just destroy the fan blade, or it will crack, or it may bend, but you don't have other option rather than to change the blade. But also in that case, you need to have the number of particular blade. So that's why we have numbers on that. Spamming makes the chat more to move too quickly. Yeah, Jenny, I do agree with you. But if I'm streaming from the phone, I cannot change the speed of the chat and put it to like slow mode. Cannot enable it from the phone, just from laptop. And laptop was really lagging today. The main problem for my channel now is a lagging personal computer. Terrible. So I mostly did my videos here on my phone mostly. I really have the problem with that with my laptop. That's why you may see probably delay in video in new videos coming on my channel, because I need to purchase the new laptop. Probably with the funds I have, probably I'll purchase the used one. Did a personal question? Did someone you know personally or had a close connection to was injured or heavily or died? My wife's nephew and his father died during this war. They actually died during the car crash accident by the time they were evacuating from the neighboring city of Kiev. It was close to Bucha. They were living there, so they died because of the not because of the shelling. It was the shelling there in the place, so they had to evacuate, and actually they got into the car accident. It's crazy, and all of them died. Who was in a car? How do you think the leasing companies of Russian airlines companies will poses the aircraft like banks to do if you don't make car payments? will reposes the aircraft. I don't know. I don't know what they can do really because physically they cannot reach the airplanes themselves. So that's why they cannot do really anything with it. But aviation in Russia will struggle. I already told about it many times. War is not over, obviously. How long have you traveled at home, Dennis? Well, it takes me few hours, almost, yeah, I would say half of a day time. My internet sucks. Yeah, mine here too. That's the main reason I want to go home. But what stops me is that my home is really close to the military base. It's like very close. So if there is gonna be the bomb shelling of the military base, I may lost my home, and if I'll be there, I may lost my life as well. Hello, what have I missed? Nothing, Simon. Thank you for your great support on your membership. Okay, do not spam. Well, why do we have so many spammers? Okay, just I don't want to miss the button. There's put for the timeout and use users moderator. They're very close. Could the planes that Russia have stolen be remotely disabled? No, there is no any way how you can do it. They can be disabled if they will fly away from Russia. Uh, the they can be like arrested. That's it. But in Russia, if they fly domestic, there's no way how you can disable them. Greetings from Luxembourg. I'm a private pilot. Thanks for sharing your videos. Please stay safe. We try to support as much as possible Ukraine and welcome the Ukrainian people here in Luxembourg. Thank you, Romanian for Forge. I hope you spell your name correctly. Thank you for your kind support of Ukrainian people and of my channel. Thank you so much. Hey, bro, I'm from India. Greetings to India. Thank you, web designer. How does it will or how I can get your Skype? You can get my Skype web designer just from my Patreon account, or you may join the membership on YouTube channel. That is the because why I'm doing so. I'm happy to speak to all of you, my friends, personally. I'm really happy to speak to those of you on Skype. There are not many guys whom I spoke to, but I'm really it's a nice attitude then actually you speak and you know more from other countries and from other people, but there are many of you and I'm just one guy, so that is why if you're really interested, if it's important for you to like solve some kind of the problem, or you need my attention, or you need like any advices for any kind of aviation or non-aviation stuff, you can join our Patreon team or join the membership on a YouTube channel. There is where you may find the information how you can get me on Skype. Sorry, time is money, and it's that's why I put that restriction. Do you know if your home survived attack? Yeah, I know it. My home survived. Thank you, Damien, for that question. And Simon, are you going back to Kiev? Yeah, going back to Kiev for the medical check, Simon. That's the main reason why I go. I have the idea, just an idea. There are some of the destroyed Russian equipment, like tanks, BTRs, vehicles that are left around the Kiev and some of the cities. Probably, if I'll have enough time, I may take my car and go and film what had left there. I was really interested into K-52, the brand new, like not brand new, but it's like a modern type of helicopters that Russia uses to in their military. So I know that there are some of the videos, and actually it was the pilot POV. So the Russian pilot took he put just a GoPro camera on his helmet, and he flown, and he was hit by our rocket. And actually, guys from our army, they filmed how they hit their helicopter and how it landed. um, and the guy from the camera had also filmed how he landed, and with the crew they evacuated and they left the helicopter. So the helicopter probably it's huge, and it was in a field. I don't know if it's still there or someone took it, like our army probably took it somewhere. I don't know where, but we cannot fly. Our pilots cannot fly that helicopter since we are not trained to fly it. But it would be really nice to see it from the close perspective, like to maybe disassemble some parts to see if they're really up to date. That's how I made a review of other another channel about the unmanned air vehicle. How they discovered that this just a simple camera, Canon camera, was used as the air surveillance camera there. So probably we may find some that stuff on brand state of art K-52 helicopter. Who knows? So for me, it would be awesome to get closer to that helicopter and to film it. Obviously, I think it was removed uh, from the place. Hello from Baku, Azerbaijan. We are together with you. Resat Mehmedov, thank you very much for your support. Greetings to Baku, greetings to Azerbaijan. You are awesome, my friends. Take care as well. Now, Dennis, you can take home K-52. Yeah, I cannot, unfortunately. However, I may try to start it up, but I think the battery is depleted there. Mhm. Have any UA planes stuck in Ukraine and been destroyed? So far, our planes are okay from what the information I know, and they were not destroyed. I know many of them, unfortunately, stuck in Ukraine. That's not good. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Oh, just saw your video from India to Dubai. Yay, nice video. There will be one more soon from India to Dubai. Not to Dubai, but to Ras Al Khaimah. Swiss Air equip the 777 fleet with Air Shark, less fuel consumption. Yeah, good. Thank you, Betsy, for that info. Have you been asked to see about flying any military aircraft in Ukraine? How difficult would it be to learn to fly any of the jets there? You need to spend several years for military pilot training here in Ukraine, according to our local procedures. I don't know what's about the other countries, but here in Ukraine, you train for commercial pilots. So at least 2 years you need to spend uh, to train for the airplane, and it's not that easy. So they will not take me there. However, there were some of them. If I would serve now, if the army would take me for the military, I can apply. There are some shorter training programs to fly unmanned air vehicles. If army would take me, I would apply for that position to fly some kind of surveillance drone. If they will require the pilots, for example. I know they require the pilots of unmanned vehicles. Sorry, guys, I cannot answer to all of you. I'm sorry about it. There are lots of messages. Metro Antonov, do you think he's putting himself at risk by criticis- criticizing your authorities? He's not criticizing our authorities. He's criticizing Antonov management, top management that fled, that actually betrayed the country, but betrayed that airline of Antonov Airlines. He just speaks as it is. He speaks truth, and what is good thing that YouTube actually is the main tool how that information reached our government, how, and that is why they actually dismissed the CEO of Antonov Airlines. They put the new CEO, and yeah, he's he's nice. Okay, we're gonna put this one for timeout. Yeah, and this one also. Are you from which country? I'm from Ukraine. Would you consider Antonov if you need to get a new job? Yeah, of course. Why not? How are your rabbits, Dennis? I wasn't able to reach them today because, yeah, I was busy. Today was my duty to spend on a checkpoint all the day, so I don't have the time. Don't spam, please. Why? Why? I have to put so many users to timeout. From your own opinion, then we'll use normal letters, okay? Just in respect to other people. From your opinion, then will be the end of war. My brother is studying in Odessa Medical University. He returned in February. Can he continue his studies there? I think he can move for online studying. That's what we do here right now, but I don't know when the war is over. We don't know. No one knows. Hi Dennis, hope you are doing fantastic. I've been worried about you and your family. Hope you get back in the skies. I stand with you and the rest of Ukraine. Where can I assist you? There is no need to assist me. Uh, however, you can join the Patreon crew, or you can join the YouTube membership community, or you can support me on PayPal if you have. And the part of the money I spend for charity, but it's not obligatory. Like if you can, but really you can support this video with a like, and that's it. To donate a few dollars to you, there is the link. Thank you. If you can support me, that will be absolutely great. Do you remember me, Captain? Yeah, Mohammed Amar, of course. I always remember you. And because I read so many of your comments. Are you are every day on my screen, never bored, Dennis. Respect. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you for joining my streams and my thank you for your comments under every of my videos, and you are awesome. Stay awesome, Betsy. You're great. Thank you, Irene. Aurelia. I hope I spell your name correctly. And thank you very much for your support. Yeah, by the way, how's the French people doing there? Because you have the vote. You know, everything is politicized now, so it really matters for us whom you gonna select for your next president elect, let's say. What do you think about the Airbus A350? Wow, Simon, it's my like top commercial airplane that I would like to fly myself. If we speak about the commercial aviation, I would like to fly this airplane. I really like it. It has some issues with the paint, but I think they are very very severe. I think they should be fixed in the future. But really, that's the plane I would like to fly till my retirement. Aurelia, but let's be real. We are Boeing pilots, but we secretly love Airbus. Oh, you make me laugh. Thank you for making me smile. But we can. I already told everyone about the Airbus 350. Thank you for your comment. Mm, I'll be the CEO of Antonov Airlines of Antonov Dennis. I have. Will you let your friend know? Thank you. God bless. Oh, I know. Your messages are so fast. Yeah, they are. They're just popping out, and it's very complicated to search them on phone. Got a UA plane destroyed? No, but we have the sad news coming from our partner airline. They called Windrose Airlines, and they have their planes mostly in Dnipro airport, and that airport was hit by missiles a couple of days ago. And from the information I have, well, at least it's unconfirmed that some of the airplanes were hit there, commercial airplanes, Airbuses, ATRs. And I'm just waiting for the confirmation message from Dnieper. Hi, Captain. I hope you can jump very soon to your home cockpit. All the best. Yeah, family love from Switzerland. Greetings to Switzerland, Bjorn. Thank you. Pilot Block, have you encountered any emergency situations in any of your flights? And please enable slow mode. I cannot enable slow mode on this phone. I cannot do it. Just I need to use my personal computer, but it's lagging today. I cannot. I tried to put the live stream there, but it was like freezing image like this. So I decided to do it through my phone. Sorry, and yeah. Hellboy, do you hate Russia? Yes, I do. I do hate them. Why are you staying in Ukraine, Simon? I cannot leave my country. We have martial law. It means that all the men, I would say, between 18 and 60 years old should stay here. The border control, they will not let me out, let's say. Jennifer, can you do it again? LOL. Yeah. Hi Dennis, love your videos. I'm glad you could record your flights and let us see things from your point of view. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos. Love from India, greetings, but do not spam. Uh, why I should do it? Why I should do it? So many spammers today. Why? For what is worse, I like your accent reminding me of friend I had in school uh, who is from Hungary. Oh, yeah, good, great. Your opinion on Albanians? Albanians. I never been there in Albania. Just people everywhere. They're mostly the same. So my opinion on the world is obvious. Okay. Uh, Muhammad Amar, thank you. I saw your video with the 777, but have you flown one? No. Hassan Haji, no, I haven't flown the 777 so far. Avery, I do not hate Russia. I feel bad for people under the tyrannous rule. They did not choose to be Russian. Those who are innocent, I think it is important to forgive as well. Let us all unite, hopefully. Real. Well, I would agree with you. Just one thing that, according to um, the social media, and according to the questions they put for the Russian audience, if they support what Putin does, so mainly people support what he does, and that is why and also their share responsibility. Like they elect this country, um, and they are not really active in their resistance against those rules and that were implemented for a long time in their tyranny country. So we now, as Ukrainians, we see enemies in Russians, and I had even relatives there who supported Putin, and now for me they just do not exist anymore. Friends and relatives, and I will never share my hand, give my hand to Russian military soldiers or any kind of people who served in military, who are policemen or any kind of stuff. For me, they're not humans. After what they've done to our people, no. So it's a war, really. My attitude is the same. Like you can imagine what was happening in like ex-Soviet Union by the time of the Second World War, how Germans attacked us, and you can imagine what guys from United Kingdom felt. And the Germans bombed their cities, bombed civilians. I don't think they were happy about the Germans by that time. But as well, we see the history now. They're like mostly friends. Yeah, we have a good relation between England and UK. Sorry, and Germany. So we expect to have the same after several generations, probably with the Russian people, but not for now. Let's say for now they are enemies, enemy country, who like tries to invade our country. I very understand totally again, but if there are resistance, let us hope they stand up for what's right and not for what Tyrann can do. Yeah, I would agree with you. Hi, Leonie. Nice to see you on on this channel. Yeah, yeah, good point. You have every reason to never want to be friendly with Russia. Totally, yeah, totally valid. Leonie, yeah, that's the like, it's the biggest conflict since the World War II. So yeah. Okay, but what's happening in Palestinian people, but no one cared about it? Why everyone are talking about Russia, Israel was wars? Hellboy, I'm speaking about my perspective, okay? If you're Palestinian, you may speak about your perspective. I don't care about what other people think about Russia. I just share my own thoughts, okay? So I wouldn't care about other nations what they think about Russia. They can be even friends. Like India is not putting sanctions and nothing. I don't like it, but I don't want them like to hate Russia or something. I hate them myself. So I just share my opinion. That's will be maybe for your case as well. But I do not hate those Russians who actually resist, and who actually we have those Russians. We have Russians. Understand me correctly. I also have part of my blood is Russian. Actually, I have some relatives there. But we also have Russian people who fight for Ukraine. Yes, it's like that. So I do not hate people. I hate this tyranny. I hate the people who support this tyranny. But who fights against that, I do support them. They are my friends, my brothers, and yeah, even though they are Russians. Hey, you missed my first question. Have you encountered any emergency situation in any of your flights? Anshugu Gupta, sorry. Yeah, my bad. I missed your question. I never encountered any emergency. It's the one of the most popular questions that I have on my live streams. And never been like that in my entire flight career. That says that the aviation transport is kind of reliable, right? Do you know if the motor siege airplanes are okay? What do you think about airline that flies old planes? Is it okay or not? Richie, I have the video. You may type like in a YouTube search pilot blog Antonov 24 Motor Siege or something like that, and it will appear to you. And I just it was fantastic flight for me from Zlani Airport from Kiev to Lviv and back. And yeah, I really enjoyed my experience on that airplane, and I think it should fly. Why not? Flown on at more than 50. It was like 50 years old airplane, exactly 50, and it was working fine. I went to the cockpit, everything was working, and we flown to Lviv, and Wizz Air, they had problems. They declared actually Mayday because they had problems with the nose wheel. Probably I need to film, just to remind me if I forget to film the issue they have about the nose wheel, because it's also fly by wire. It's unlike Boeing, it connects through the wires and computer, etc. So they had a problems. They lost the nose wheel steering and they declared emergency. But by that time, I was more sure about 50 years old Antonov and then Airbus. So I like Airbus, but by that time it was like that. So I get the message from him. I'm from Sri Lanka. I would like to become international pilot, but my family is a middle class family. Can you please give me a good idea to achieve my dream? And I'm 16. My name is okay. I also hadn't had enough money, so I went to the local air club. I was working as technician. I know so many people who were in lack of money, but they went to any kind of other job to get money for the pilot training. So you're not unique in your position, but if you really want it, you'll find the way. Your way will be unique. I have nothing to suggest to you for your particular case because you actually live in another country. If there are some government support programs, we still have cadet programs maybe available around the world. So you need to search in Google cadet programs for any kind of airline. Just search for it. If you want to see my way, you can type my way to become a pilot blog. That's it. And you'll find everything about my own way. But it's kind of unique. And I would not suggest your special way. Like the easiest way, of course, is to pay the money. But if you are in lack of money, well, your way will be a little bit different. But if you really want it, you will reach it. Great to have your life again. How are things in Ukraine? Hopefully, not too long until the war is over. We can get flying again soon. Jonathan, thank you for your comment. Yeah, I hope to, but I don't see the light in the end of the tunnel so far. Will you watch Champions League today? I'm not a football fan. Sorry. Hope your life is good. Great to see you. Looking the promos late tonight. Yeah. Thank you, Leonie. Stay awesome and have a good night. Oh, I enlisted in the military and it fast tracked me to ATPL license. Wow, that's a great experience. Do you guys have a good air forces? No, we have good pilots. We have good pilots, trained pilots. There are lots of them, but we are in lack of airplanes, really. Maybe Russia not win this war, but not lose this war for sure. No, they will lose. All the world mostly against the Russia. So, and the main thing that we are against them. We will not live in Russia. We will not live under their control for sure. So they will lose, 100%. Where is the safest place to sit on the airplane as a passenger? Well, according to statistics, at the back aisle seat. I'm weak on studies, but my dream is to become pilot. Can you please say me what the basic steps? Math, physics, English. That's it. And then all the subjects from the pilot school training. Yeah, 100% they will lose. I would agree because yeah, it's not They may they may enter with the millions of soldiers here, but they will not win because people here, they don't want to live in Russia under Russian control. So there's no any way. Hi Yaroslav, thank you. CRM is really important. I studied lots of psychology, psychology to better understand and made me get a job quickly. Wow, that's good. I also want to study psychology because it may really help understanding the decision making, really the portrait, psychological portrait of other people. Yeah, but there are so many branches of psychology, and I couldn't find the one I like so far. Uh, what's your favorite airplane food? Least favorite? Oh, my favorite food. Um, Actually, I think it was in Ukraine International. Then we had the food provided by the food service. I don't know the name of the company, the food company. Uh, oh, I forgot it, but it's really good. It's like a business class for European carriers, so really nice meals. The worst I got maybe partially in Indonesia, basically because it was really spicy as for me, and also in UTR or Russia. Then I went through the training, through the pilot training. Basically, what you have this meal in the meal box, but uh, we have no oven in ATR in our configuration. So what we ate the food that was really cold. So nah, terrible. Uh, Mauro, thank you for being with me today. Dennis, you are every day on my screen. Thank you, Betsy. Dennis, guy, I'm glad you are staying safe. Hope your safe trip ahead. I went flying last Friday in Cessna 172 and thought of you. Wish you could have been in the right seat with me. God bless. Thank you, Bill. I hope you enjoy your flight at Cessna. That plane gave the wings to many pilots. It's awesome plane, very easy to fly. Awesome. Stay awesome, Bill. It's a great experience. I'll be going for today, Pablo. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Thank you. Much love to you as well, Aurin. Richard Burris, thank you very much for joining me today. Yeah, just joined the live, so this question might be already discussed. Any chance you and fly any humanitarian flight on Ukraine International Airlines aircraft? Richard, so far there's just a tiny little chance because there are so many pilots in our airline, and yeah, just to have this tiny little chance, I need to go and review and renew my medical. That's what I'm gonna do in the nearby days. Let's say I'm gonna go there tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I have my medical to make this chance a little bit more likely to happen. Yeah, son, thank you. They still fly ATR? No, my type rating expired a long time ago, and now if I would like to fly ATR, I need to go through the very beginning of the type rating, and that would cost like 17,000 euros. Oh, Hellboy, you're pro Putin. We'll hide you from the channel. That's it. Very easy to do. Does Diana have online class? By the way, greetings for Diana. Diana is not here. She's playing probably with bunnies. I don't know. Well, she has online classes, yes, and it's a good thing that we have online classes almost every working day. Reactive parabol. But you're spamming, so we're gonna delete your. We're gonna put you in a timeout. All right. No doubt that you'll ace your medical. Yeah. Still young. Robert, greetings to India. Dennis, did you get to check on your motorcycle on your last trip? Check your status there. Bill, yeah. I went to garage, I opened it, actually I disassembled some of the parts of the motorcycle. I also forgot how to put them back. I had the radiator leak and well, it will take me a couple of days to put everything together. And I have the clutch problem. Luckily, I have the spare clutch, so I'm gonna change it. And yeah, it was really pity to see it. Do you have gun at home to fight with Russia? Tech booster? Not. My gun will not solve my problem. You may take the gun against, we call them murders. Yeah, murders. They're a word there in English. So yeah, if someone may go even from Ukrainians, right? There are some of the probably gangs who would like to use the fighting as the good time to rob someone. So that is why you need a gun. But if you have a gun, you'll do nothing against the military groups that would like to enter your house. So it's kind of useless. But like against some of the gangs or some thieves that might enter your house, that's a good thing. Героям слава. Did the Ukraine international pilot who was an Air Force pilot go back to Air Force? No, as well, because even though they were trained for this long time ago, still it was long time ago, and our military forces they're not in lack of pilots. We have lots of pilots, so they are in lack of airplanes really. Do not spam top Kiko, all right? Are you from which country, bro? I'm from Ukraine. Don't use do not use capital letters, okay? Okay, we're gonna put this user in timeout. Yeah, that's it. Ukraine will win, of course. Would you do a typewriting in Airbus A350 near future since you like that airplane? Sure. Well, I don't have the money to waste for the typewriting. Every typewriting costs at least 15 or sometimes 20,000 euros or dollars, depends. So yeah, I will never pay such amount of money. So what I gonna probably do if I would lose my current job, maybe to apply somewhere, like if they have A350 and they want me to be a pilot on A350, they will pay for my typewriting. Usually it's like that. Just book a 737-800 simulator for 3 hours in Toronto. Wow. Any suggestions for a novice on what to practice? Frank, fly in Innsbruck Airport. You will like it. Innsbruck. And it's in Austria. Instructors should know that. Just tell me if you forgot the name. Just airport in Austria. One of the dangerous airport in the world. So I really like it, and also practice like follow your instructor if you book with him, and you'll like it, of course. Um, Choose the weather for the fairy daytime weather, sunshine, and you'll enjoy it. I'm currently studying medicine in the Vinnytsia National Medical University, and I came back to India on 5th March through Poland. Will it be possible for me to come back in Ukraine in September? I don't know. No one knows. Sorry, no one knows what's gonna be in Ukraine. For now, we see that some forces of Russian troops retreated from the Kiev Oblast. Well, you probably can. The Vinnytsia is okay. Just try to check with your university, and I think you can come here even now. Just if you're gonna go here, you need to enter through the Poland again and be ready to evacuate as soon as possible, just in case. And yeah, I think that's it. I think it's in September. I hope everything will be okay. Hard to see light at the end of the tunnel, definitely, but keep positive. We all love your content. Your video from on board the UAE from Gatwick earlier February was brilliant. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for your kind support. And yeah, my YouTube channel, my friends, without YouTube channel, I would be doomed. I would lose my income. I'll have to find, I don't know, the job here is not really, we don't have lots of jobs in Ukraine. Economy dropped like in half because of the war, like 45% drop in economy. Just imagine how many jobs will just lost, and there are so many people who are willing to like work for food because they're been evacuated from their own places on the eastern part of Ukraine and the southern part of Ukraine. So there are many people who would like just to survive, and that is why YouTube is the greatest thing that I have for me, for my family, and actually, I even have enough money to spend for charity from my Patreon account. So thank you very much. Okay, with your question, you just ask me once, otherwise you will be banned, like now. Why is aviation very expensive? Do you have any idea? Well, it's there's lots of infrastructure like airplanes. They are very expensive just to build them, to design them. It's very sophisticated things to fly, to produce. Airports, jet fuel, air traffic control, navigation facilities, everything, So, and all these regulations for aviation. So that is why it's very, very expensive, my friends. Hello, Hamza. My friends, it's getting late. Sorry, I have to stop the live stream because I need to spend some time with my family and do the homework with my daughter. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I wish you all the best, and thank you for watching me today. And just if you want to support me and what I do on this YouTube channel, you may join the membership on YouTube first. You may join our Patreon uh, team. That's the second thing. And third thing, just have the PayPal account. You may support me if you can. And you may also access some of the perks from my side, like personal talking on Skype, Zoom conference, I don't know, filming the video together. So it depends on it, on your level of support. Wish you all the best, and wish you peaceful sky wherever you are. You're awesome, and you're my friends. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great time.